In about 1980, New York State switched from a title state to an equitable distribution state with regard to the divorce assets of a marriage. Before equitable distribution, we were a title state, which meant that if the house was in your name, it was your house. After equitable distribution, the courts decided that they would split the assets fairly. Equitable means fair, not even. So it did not mean that assets were split 50-50. It just meant that they would be split fairly. Very recently, the courts have decided that more and more of the cases really should be decided on a 50-50 basis. But that also depends upon how long you're married, how the assets were earned, who gave you the assets, whether they were given to you by your parents, whether you were awarded them in a lawsuit. All of these have an effect on what the assets will be called. Some of them may be called separate property, in which case they're not divided equitably. They belong to whoever owns them. It can be very, very complicated to trace the assets and figure out whether it's separate property, marital property, or what the division should be. And that's one of the complicated parts of a divorce.